Hi everybody, I'm Rebekah. Welcome to another episode of Rebekah Does Amateur Tarot Card Readings for Your Weekend. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me here today. I hope you enjoyed my last video, which was my first video of me doing tarot card reading for your weekend. And I had a lot of fun, and so thought I'd do it again and maybe make it a weekly kind of thing. So here I am, here we are, here you are. So a couple of things that I learned is you're not supposed to shuffle your tarot card deck like it's a pack of playing cards that you got from the grocery store, because that'll damage your cards. So I learned how to shuffle my deck properly. Go me, because I don't want to damage these precious little baby angels that I love so much. And I've just been pulling cards for myself every day just to kind of figure things out. And guess what? I still haven't figured anything out. But we'll get there. So just take this as funsies. This can be your after Mercury in retrograde card kind of thing to look out for this weekend. Because we made it through that, we're out of it, and life is supposed to get better from now, but only if you remembered what you learned from this retrograde, and try not to fuck shit up again. So anyways, let's get down to it. I've got my cards here, and I'm going to shuffle them like a pro. Yes, you spread them around. This is one way that you do it that I have learned, and this way seems to be fairly gentle, and that's what I want, because I want to protect my little friends here. They're beautiful and kind and sweet to me. So yeah. So now I'm just gonna take a couple of them and stack them. Ooh, you saw that one. That's not your card. It's not. Maybe it is. Who knows? Hope everybody has had a good week and has been reflecting about how you should take care of yourself and how we should get through this life together. All right, and then what I saw too is that you can just kind of cut them like this. Do that a couple of times, and so that's what I'm going to do. There we go. There it is. Just gotta make sure I get all my shit here. Okay, I think we should go one more round, and then we're gonna do this, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna draw with my left hand. I've heard that's a thing now too, but I don't think it really matters. And let's see what you got. You got, oh, my friends, we got the death card. Shit, what a way to start. I know that this isn't what it appears to be. I've heard that the death card is not anything to fear. But let's get into this. First of all, I'm going to see what the artist says about this card. So this, to me, I can't really tell what this is. What kind of cryptid creature this is. So let's take a look. So the death card here is the Banshee. This is an interesting interpretation of the Banshee. It's not what I would think of a Banshee, but it's cool. I like it. So what the artist says about this card is Banshees are often seen and heard when someone is close to death, which is why I picked them for this card. Okay, makes sense. So the cool thing about Banshees that I have learned by doing the podcast is they're not typically something to be afraid of. They're usually a spirit or entity that usually watches over one household. And yes, they do warn you whenever somebody is close to death. But they are not malevolent. They're kind of like guardians, I guess. So it's an interesting topic is banshees. We have one story about them. Check them out. Lindsay, my co-host, has a great sound clip from what a banshee might sound like. Anywho, let's get into the death card, shall we? How your weekend is going to go per the death card. Let's see. All right, so in the second chapter, the death. The natural change card. Okay, well that's appropriate, is it not? There is absolutely no way that turning up the death card means that you or someone else close to you are going to die. Woo! Got that out of the way. Thank you, book. The death card usually represents a door you need to close on a situation or relationship that is holding you back from finding happiness, a loss that will be painful but will set you free. If you do not close that door, the new beginnings will not develop. All right, that's cool. Sometimes it's time to say no, once and for all, to family members, work colleagues, or an employer who is pressuring you into something you're not happy with. It can also occur if you're feeling sad about an ending and scared of being alone. Don't rush headlong into this next stage or relationship until you are ready. The only negative aspect of this card is if you feel so guilty about how a person or workplace you need to leave will manage, then you can't move forward. This is a cool card. It's a great card to start with after the Mercury retrograde shit, I feel like, because there's a lot of things that I think that we're holding on to that we need to just let go, myself included. So if this speaks to you, it's time to let go of something, and it's probably going to be painful, but I don't know how many things in life are not painful, to be honest with you, whenever you have to let something go, either a friendship, a relationship, a job, and especially if it's a job that you do enjoy, but you're not going anywhere with it. Let me tell you something. They'll manage without you. They always do. They always will. And as much as we like to believe we are the glue that's holding this place together, we're not. We might be to some degree, but things are not going to crumble without you. As you can see, I have a lot of experience with this, with leaving a job, because I felt like it was going to fall apart. So anyways, time to let go of some negative relationships in your life, and you will move on to something better. It's going to be painful, but go for it. How else are we going to grow and change as human beings? So that's the death card for you in a nutshell, in my personal opinion. Hopefully this helps you with your weekend. You have a good time with that. And unlike the Banshee, we're not calling onto death, or nobody's going to die in your life. Hopefully. Don't hold me to that. I don't know what your life is like, or your family, or whatever situation. Okay, I'm just going to stop now. So I have been thinking about my little friend here, the pendulum, and I've left it alone. I thought maybe after this no moon situation that we've had, maybe it would get rid of any negative energy that's holding that this little guy's holding on to. Maybe it would cleanse it. So it's just like, I'm just going to leave you alone. Clearly you need your space. I need my space. We all need our space sometimes. So I got it out again today, and I asked a yes or no question, and it actually responded. So let's do another one today and see how it goes. Make sure it's not camera shy or whatever. So we're going to establish a yes or no question first. So the obvious yes question is my name Rebekah? Wow. Wow. That's so cool. All right. Is my name Lindsay? All right. I don't know if y'all can see this, but it's rocking back and forth. So cool. I'm so glad you're back in my life. I've missed you. Okay. So I'll just ask a couple of questions about myself for this weekend. First and foremost, I think is the most obvious question. Will I have a good weekend? It looks like it's going back and forth. That's exciting. Always want to have a good weekend. Don't want to have a bad weekend. Okay, so will I go for a hike this weekend? Ooh, I love hikes. I love me a good hike. Cool. All right, so let me see if I can think of another question to ask. Oh, this is going to be a good one. I've been having some problems with this. Is my car going to break down this weekend? Oh, that's good to know. Woo! Car troubles are no funsies. So there we have it. We're back in business, baby. If you have any questions, any yes or no questions that you would like for me to ask the pendulum of myself, leave them in the comments below. You can also email them or get a hold of us through any social media platform. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those places, and leave a message there. And then if you have a strange paranormal story that you would like for us to retell, send it to us. It's at ihaveastrangestorypodcast@gmail.com. And we take anything, so it can be anything in the realm of paranormal, ghosts, Bigfoot, aliens, near-death experiences, sleep paralysis, drug stories. We love those drug stories, and we'll read them on our podcast. And check out our podcast anywhere that you listen to your favorite podcast. So everywhere. I don't think I have to list them. You know where you find them. You know where you listen to them at. So anyways, yeah, have a great weekend. Don't let death scare you, but it's time to move on and grow and change, and everything's going to be okay. Bye.